Skyview High School Sports is a presentation of 106.9 FM and 1390 AM The Fan and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors, Great Basin Graphics, McDonald's, Logo Shop, Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Napa Auto Parts, Old Grist Mill, Cache Valley Auto Care, Les Olson Company, ARS, DD Auto Salvage, New Horizons Beauty College, Preston Watts Collision and Glass, State Farm Agent Lana Powell, Poblanos, and CashValleyDaily.com. Now, it's time for the Skyview Bobcats on 106.9 The Fan.
Good evening and welcome to Skyview High School. Another exciting region basketball game here in Smithfield. The Bobcats of Skyview 3-0 in region play to start things off. 13-2 overall, hosting their rivals from North Logan, the Green Canyon Wolves. 3-11 on the season, 0-3 to start region play. They want to get off that trend and get their first victory, and it would come at a great time for them. And of course, there'd be nothing sweeter than to knock off the top dog, the Skyview Bobcats, who are 3-0. John Newbold here with you. Should be an exciting one. And we thank you for tuning in here on 106.9 FM, 1390 AM, The Fan, or if you're listening on 100.9 Light FM, or if you're video streaming and watching the game, your video experience is brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors. Adams Wealth Advisors puts clients first under any circumstances. Visit Adams Wealth Advisors today. They bring you your streaming experience here on CashValleyDaily.com. So again, the Skyview Bobcats hosting the Green Canyon Wolves. And we're getting close to tip-off. Both teams are warming up down on the court. The Skyview Bobcats, like we mentioned, are 3-0 atop region play for Region 11. And Green Canyon at 0-3. The rest of the region, Ridgeline and Logan, are tied at 2-1 in region play. Bear River and Mountain Crest after that at 1-2. The games tonight, Skyview's hosting Green Canyon. Logan is at Bear River. And Mountain Crest is hosting Ridgeline. So a little bit about these two teams. Skyview and Green Canyon, they split last year. Skyview won 65-46 at Green Canyon, and Green Canyon won 81-73 at Skyview. So both teams winning on each other's court. And if you go back the last 2 years, the teams have split, each winning on the road. So the home team hasn't won a game in this rivalry in the last 2 years. All time, the series is tied at 5-5, the 10 games that each of these teams have played. Logan Brown is the head coach of the Green Canyon Wolves in his second year there, and they're led by Jared Anderson, who is averaging 18.5 points, the 6'3" junior. He's getting about 2.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists. Isaac Filamahala is their next leading scorer at 6'4", the junior, averaging 8 points and 4 rebounds. Kyron Hoffman, he's a 5'8" junior, 6.5 points per game, 2 rebounds and 2 assists a game. And Mitch Larson, a 6'3" senior, is averaging 6 points a contest for the Wolves. They were picked 4th in the preseason in Region 11, and so far they've averaged 56 points a game and allowed 63. The thing with the Wolves, when you watch them, they've got Jared Anderson scoring nearly 19 points a game. They're just not finding consistent second scoring options and third scoring options. Most teams that have a good record usually have about 2 or 3 guys, at least 2 guys, but sometimes 3 that are averaging double figures. And that pretty much plays out every time. Really good teams do that. And Green Canyon is just looking for that consistency at this point of the season, with a couple games left in region play before you snake back around and face the opponents that you've already played on the road. So we're getting closer to tip-off here in Smithfield. The Skyview Bobcats, they're led by Logan Dill. Logan Dill is averaging 15 points a contest and 8 rebounds. Of course, Logan Dill, 6'5" senior. He's coming off a monster game at Ridgeline where he had 19 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a couple of steals, and he was 9 of 9 from the field. Of those 19 points, 1 was a three-pointer as well. Tanner Davis averaging around 15.5 points a contest, 3 rebounds, 3.6 assists, and 2 steals. Carter Davis at 12 points a game, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Hayden Howell at 9 points a contest, 3 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 1 steal. And then Brooks Rigby is around 7.5 points and 4.5 rebounds for the Bobcats. The stats that I could find, I couldn't find the full game or full season stats on the Wolves, so I don't have that information. But for the Skyview Bobcats on the season, they're averaging around 50% shooting from the field, 34% from 3, and 65% from the free throw line. But since region play, the Bobcats have been red hot from 3. They're shooting nearly 43% from 3 this region play. And in their first matchup, they had 10 threes against Bear River, the start region play a week or so ago. So Skyview averaging nearly 67 points a game, and they're only allowing 55 points a game. So it should be a good one here in Smithfield. You can pretty much throw those out, those records and everything, when it's a rivalry like this. Skyview and Green Canyon, you talk about it all the time in Region 11, how it's a rivalry game with all the teams. But because of the school split, this is a true rivalry. Mountain Crest and Ridgeline, they split as well, into Ridgeline. But when that happened, it's been one-sided. This one hasn't been. Like we mentioned, all time it's 5-5 in the 10 matchups that they've faced each other. So we're getting closer to tip-off the national anthem and the starting lineup. We're going to step aside, and when we come back, we'll take a long break here and have the national anthem off the air. And then when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off. If you're wondering, the JV game, Skyview won 60-58. Skyview got away with a foul there at the end when it was tied 58-58. Green Canyon had the ball. They got away with a hold. Skyview went down. Pietro made a tough shot, then got a block on the other end to seal the victory, 60-58 for the Bobcats over Green Canyon. So we're going to step aside, and when we come back, we'll have those starting lineups and the tip-off right here. Again, thanks for tuning in here on the Cache Valley Radio Group's Skyview Bobcats and Green Canyon Wolves. We'll take a break and be back right after this.
When disaster overwhelms you, let ARS restore your peace of mind. Call 753-9600 or go to our website at arscleanup.com.
At Cast-A-Lite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at castalite.com.
Defense helps win championships. That's true in business too. This is Dave Simmons. Les Olson IT is the best defense for your network. Everything from copiers to outsourced IT services.
Les Olson IT.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Call Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning at 752-7272. Online at advancedheating-ac.com. York, install confidence.
Are you dreaming of a new home but want to stay in Green Canyon boundary? This is Dale Marshall with Century 21 and Sierra Homes. We have 2 amazing developments in Hyde Park and North Logan. You can stay in your current home while the new one is being built and even get a reduction on your interest rate. Call me at 435-512-7386.
What do they do at the Logo Shop? Custom design t-shirts, hats, and jackets with your company logo. Or put your logo on pens, drinkware, golf balls, travel accessories, outdoor gear, anything. Give them a call. Check out the possibilities.
Logo Stop, the Logo Shop.
Express Auto and Tire carries used vehicles for every budget and financing to help every credit situation. Express has thousands of used tires in every size for about $30 per tire. Express Auto, 3200 North Main, North Logan.
Now is the time to head over to Cache Valley Auto Care, because when your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East, 1175 North.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
Welcome back to Skyview High School as we are getting ready for the starting lineups here in Smithfield between the Wolves, the visitors, and the Bobcats of Skyview, the home team. So for the visitors to start off, number 0, Jared Anderson, the 6'3" junior, their leading scorer. Number 2, a 6'4" junior, Isaac Filamahala. Number 4, a 6' senior, Dylan Davis. Number 12, a 6'3" senior, Mitch Larson. And number 24, a 6'1" sophomore, Owen Odom. For the Green Canyon Wolves, the Skyview Bobcats lights go off and they've got their pregame video going up on the screen as we get ready for this battle here in Smithfield between the Bobcats and the Wolves. Again, Adams Wealth Advisors brings you this video experience, and it's powered by Adams Wealth Advisors on CacheValleyDaily.com. Also, Great Basin Graphics made you look play at Great Basin Graphics. Clothing and business apparel will get you noticed. Also want to pass along that all past and current players and coaches of Skyview Girls Athletics are invited to a special recognition of the 50th anniversary of Title IX. That's happening this Thursday, January 26th. From 6 to 7 p.m., a meet and greet in the team room, and then recognition of all the athletes, current and coaches of Skyview Girls Athletics will be honored at halftime of the boys basketball game. So Thursday, January 26th at 6 p.m. And for the Skyview Bobcats, the 6'2" junior, Tanner Davis. Number 5, 6'6" senior, Carter Davis. Number 33, 6'1" senior, Hayden Howell. Number 40, the 6'5" senior, Logan Dill. And number 45, the 6'5" senior, Brooks Rigby, the starters for your Skyview Bobcats. Also want to thank our sponsor. They're a sponsor of our uniform check. It's the Logo Shop. The Logo Shop, use them as your source for uniforms, fan gear, club t-shirts, all customized with your school's logo. They're the sponsor of our uniform check, and the Bobcats in the white home jerseys with blue numerals, and Green Canyon in black jerseys with green numerals. So we're awaiting the whistle. There's the tip, and it's controlled. Brooks Rigby hit it out of bounds as it went right towards the student section down there, and so it'll be Green Canyon basketball. They're going left to right on your radio dial. Bringing it down for the Wolves was Anderson. To the high post it comes to Filamahala. He hands it off back to Anderson. Skyview's in a man-to-man defense. They've got the mismatch with Logan Dill. Anderson drives, banks it up, too strong, no good. Dill with the rebound. Gets it to Tanner Davis, now to Hayden Howell. Hayden Howell brings it across the timeline. High post to Brooks Rigby, down low to Tanner Davis. Turnaround jumper in the lane, around the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to the Wolves. I believe that was Filamahala bringing it down to Anderson. Long three, right wing, too strong off the backboard. Tipped around, comes down to Filamahala in the lane. Kicks it out front, three-pointer on the way, in and out, no good by the Wolves. Rebound to Hayden Howell, 7:10 to play in the first quarter. Gets it to Tanner Davis, back to Hayden Howell, right wing, fakes to three. Now he's going to pull up for three, around the rim, no good. Tipped around, rebound by the Wolves. It's Mitch Larson bringing it down the right side, I believe. Hands it off to Davis. He stops his dribble on the wing. Out front to Odom. Now they work it around to Anderson. Now on the right wing, it goes to Filamahala. He dribbles across, hands off in the corner. Out front to Anderson against Tanner Davis. He drives right side, bumped, fouled, and he'll go to the line unless they call it on the ground. The bump and foul will go to Tanner Davis, his first. So 6:35, no score, and Anderson's going to the line to shoot two. Averaging 19 points a contest. First one up, short, but it rolls up and in. And the Wolves have their first lead of the game, first point of the game, 1-0. 6:35, first quarter. Second free throw around the rim, no good. Rebound to Carter Davis. So Tanner Davis has it now in the backcourt, bringing it up. 1-0 Green Canyon. Gets it off to Brooks Rigby, drives, gets it down low to Logan Dill. Up with the shot, no good, too strong. He missed everything. Anderson brings it down for the Wolves. He's going to get into the lane, attacks the basket. Right-handed layup, too short. Logan Dill the rebound. Out to Carter Davis. Across the timeline to Tanner. Tanner attacks right side. Oh, he slams it home. Two hands on the left side, 2-1 Skyview after that thunderous dunk by Tanner Davis. 2-1, floater in the lane, in and out, and it stays in for Odom. He went right down the lane and scored, and it's 3-2 Wolves. Hayden Howell has it to Tanner. Carter Davis for three, left wing, short, barely grazed the rim, and it comes down to the Wolves. And it's stolen. Oh, Carter had his hands on it at half court. He would have had a steal and an easy dunk, but he couldn't control it. Mitch Larson was the intended player to get the pass. It's 3-2 for the Wolves, and they have the ball. 5:34, first quarter. Great atmosphere here in Region 11, a packed house here in Smithfield. Anderson gets it in the backcourt. Comes across the timeline to Odom, now to Anderson, down low. They get it to Filamahala against Rigby. On the block, he goes up and scores over Rigby. Filamahala just powered it through, and it's 5-2 Wolves as they put on a little press to slow Skyview down. Tanner Davis to Carter Davis down the lane, and he kicks it out, and they're going to call a foul as two Wolves were there to reach in. They call it on for Dylan Davis, his first. Both teams with one foul. 5-2 Wolves, 5:08. Down low to Dill quickly. On the block, he's double teamed out to Tanner, to Carter for three, all alone, off the mark. Off to the left, and the rebound comes down to Mitch Larson. He brings it across the timeline. Hand off to Odom. Odom gets it to Davis. Davis comes out front. And now to Anderson near the circles to set up the offense with 17 on the shot clock. He goes to the right wing. They work it down low. Philamahala against Hayden Howell. He goes up, pushes it up and in off the glass. Philamahala has 4, and it's 7-2. Green Canyon with 4:29 here in the first quarter. Hayden Howell back to Tanner Davis. To Hayden Howell, to Rigby, down low to Dill. Dill goes up short. Carter Davis misses and then gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. So the Bobcats now apply the pressure. 7-4, Green Canyon with 4:10. Still in the back court. They get it to Davis. Davis gets it to Anderson in the front court. Back to Davis, right wing 3. Banks it in. It looked off, but he banked it in. And it's 10-4. Bobcats trail by 6. They have the ball. Rigby gets it in the corner, but it's nearly stolen by the Wolves there. That was Davis who nearly stole it, so Tanner Davis will take it in the corner for the Bobcats in the front court. Still looking, he goes clear out top to Hayden Howell, over to Carter Davis on the wing. Hayden Howell, a long 3, and he's got it. That one was deep, and he nails it, 10-7. Green Canyon leads with 3:33 in the opening quarter. They get it into the corner. Philamahala for 3 in the left corner. No good. Rebound comes down to Tanner Davis. Tanner Davis brings it up, lobs it over to Hayden Howell. Down low on the block to Dill. He's double teamed. Out to Carter Davis. Right wing for 3. He's got it. He's got 5, and the Bobcats have tied it up 10-10 with 3:10 left in the opening quarter. Larson has it. Got away with the travel there at midcourt. Kind of slid the pivot foot, but they get it into the front court to Davis. Back to Larson, left wing 3. Got it! Larson for 3, and he's got his first points of the game, and it's 13-10 Wolves. 2:45 left. Hayden Howell on the right side, back to Tanner Davis. The Wolves are in a 2-3 zone. Right wing 3, no good by Howell. Dill goes up, he's hammered, no call, he puts it up and in. A lot of contact there, but Dill finished through the contact. He's got his first 2, and it's 13-12 Wolves. On the other end, Odom goes all the way down, shoots the little jumper on the elbow, and it's good. Odom has 4. Timeout, Coach Hilliard. A great start for the Green Canyon Wolves with 2:22 in the first quarter. 15-12. Wolves lead the Bobcats, Ryan.
Well, everyone kept saying, oh, the records and records. It's a rival game. You'll throw anything out, and every game tonight's been down to the wire, so.
Well, and like we mentioned in the pregame, Ryan, the 10 times that these two teams have met, the record's 5-5. So, I mean, it is a true rivalry for sure. A big game here in Smithfield. Other games, Mountain Crest is hosting Ridgeline, and I believe Logan, if I remember right, is at Bear River tonight. Let me double check. Yeah, they're at Bear River tonight. Those are the other games. Hopefully we get some scores from those games. So a great start for the Wolves. And Coach Hilliard wants to talk it over, as it is 15-12 with 2:22 in the first quarter. Skyview basketball. Tanner Davis to Carter Davis. They get to the timeline to Hayden Howell. Now back to Tanner, to Hayden Howell, inside to Carter. He loops it up, no good. Rigby's there to follow it through. He's got his first 2. 15-14 Wolves. They have it in the backcourt. Anderson and Hoffman. Hoffman checked in at that timeout. Hoffman has it. He goes to the right wing. He's guarded there by Carter Davis. Trying to get it down low to Philamahala against Hayden Howell's defense. Anderson works it to the left wing now. To Philamahala in the left corner. Out front it goes to Odom. Back to Philamahala against Howell. He gives it off to Odom. Goes to the basket. It's blocked. Tanner Davis with the block. What a block, as Odom had a layup. So shot clock down to 2, Ryan, and it will be Wolves basketball underneath their basket. Shot clock at 2. They lead 15-14, trying to get it inbound. Odom does. He goes out front, and that's a shot clock violation. Coach Brown yelling out to his guys, you had to realize the shot clock was at 2.
And I think they thought that might have touched the rim or a reset on it.
Yep.
Because there was no urgency there.
Yeah, Skyview's got the ball. 15-14 Wolves zone. Rigby loses it. Hayden Howell passed it from the left to right. Rigby had vacated the area, reached back, and it went off his hands into the Green Canyon Wolves bench. So Skyview could have taken their first lead of the game with that possession. They turn it over instead. 1:17 in the first quarter, 15-14 Green Canyon. They have the ball. That's Hoffman. Hands it up to Anderson up top. Works it to Hoffman, back to Anderson in the corner against Hayden Howell. He spins, goes to the baseline, reverse layup, nice move. Jared Anderson's got 3, and it's 17-14 with under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Hayden Howell brings it into the front court, back to Tanner Davis. To Hayden Howell on the left wing, back to Tanner. Now to Rigby, down low to Dill, out front to Tanner for 3, straight away, in and out, no good. Rebound to the Wolves, that's Anderson. 40 seconds left in the quarter. Hands to Hoffman. Hoffman kicks it out to Filamahala. Now they work it out front to Anderson. Shot clock still at 20, plenty of time. Anderson drives, loses the ball, and it goes last touched off of Anderson, they say, as he fell to the ground against Hayden Howell's defense. Cole Hilliard to check in for Carter Davis, and Kendrick Terrell to come in for Brooks Rigby for the Bobcats.
Well, on that one, I think Anderson thought Howell was going to be a little closer, and he just kept backing up and just lost his balance.
Anderson came out, Davis in for the Wolves. 17-14 Wolves. Tanner Davis breaks the press to Dill, out front to Hayden Howell. They whip it to Hilliard. Hilliard goes to the right side to Tanner all alone. He's going to drive, floater in the lane, around the rim, no good. Hilliard fights for it, tips it to Logan Dill, lays it up and in. Great hustle by Hilliard off the bench. And the clock runs out. That's the end of the first quarter. Green Canyon with a 17-16 lead as the Wolves defense is giving the Bobcats some problems shooting the ball. So at the end of one quarter, it's 17-16 Green Canyon. We'll take a break and be back right after this.
The Green Canyon High School Wolves would like to thank their Alpha Club sponsors, Sadler Construction, Sterling Endodontics, Alpha Graphics, and Cache Valley Media Group. The Green Canyon Booster Club would like to invite you to support the sponsors that support the Wolves.
A beautiful career in the beauty industry. New Horizons Beauty College is happy to be helping you take a step forward in a new career and your new look. New Horizons Beauty College, moving forward with beauty. Now accepting new clients. Call 435-753-9779.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
We are Poblanos, the only place where you will find real Mexican food. Yeah, that homemade style. We are located in 780 Main Street in Smithfield. Come and check us out. And we want to help our students out, so just bring your school ID and we'll hook it up with the food. Yeah, like tacos $1 or quesadilla combos. Only at Poblanos.
There's still a sign on the floor. 17-16, Green Canyon with the lead. At the end of one, it will be Skyview basketball to start the second quarter. Tanner Davis, Kendrick Terrell, Hayden Howell, Logan Dill, and Cole Hilliard for the Bobcats on the court. Davis and Filamahala in there for Green Canyon, as well as Hoffman. Trying to get everyone there. Hayden Howell for 3, right wing, off the mark, no good. Rebound comes down to Filamahala. He's going to bring it down the court. He's going to hand it off to Hoffman. Hilliard there at the free throw line to guard him. Goes to the high post there, and it's thrown away. Is that Gavin Crane? I think that is number 32 or 33. That's Jackson Penninger that threw it away. Excuse me. He's on the court. So 30 seconds into the second quarter, 17-16 Green Canyon. Tanner Davis has it on the right wing. Gets it to Kendrick Terrell out front. Now to Hayden Howell. Back to Kendrick Terrell on the pick and roll, and he throws it away, trying to hit Hilliard in the corner. Hoffman stole it, and he got it off to Davis. Davis brought it all the way down. Now out front to Filamahala as they reset. Clear out front is Davis. Dylan Davis for the Wolves. Now to Hoffman, gets a screen. Hoffman holds it out front. High post, it's knocked down by Terrell, but it goes to Penninger, and then Tanner Davis with the steal. He goes up, slams it home. His second dunk of the night. He's got 4 points, both slam dunks. That one was a steal, 18-17. Skyview's got their first lead of the game with 6:50 here in the first half.
And that one, Tanner just went in and calmly dunked it in. You get a tendency there in a rival game to really throw things up, and I've seen him not turn out so well.
Yeah.
But what a battle.
Yeah.
You know these teams are really going to be good.
Yeah, both teams really laying it out there. I mean, both coaches have each called one timeout in the first half because they didn't like what they saw on the court. The largest lead for Green Canyon, they've been up 7-2. Skyview's first lead is this, 18-17. So Green Canyon basketball. And I think Anderson's back in now for the Wolves as he got a breather there. So Larson inbounds to Anderson. Anderson brings it up in the front court. Guarded there by Tanner Davis, still keeps his dribble alive. Now gets to the three-point line. Gives it off to Filamahala on the wing. Now to Larson, now in the corner there, it's Hoffman, I believe. Couldn't really see. Anderson drives the right side of the lane, tries to shoot it up over Kendrick Terrell, no good. Rebound comes down to Filamahala, he scores and it's fouled. What a play by Filamahala with the rebound and then put it back up and in. He's got 6 points, I believe. Oh, they called it on Cole Hilliard. I thought it was on someone else. So Hayden Howell and Logan Dill come out. Brooks Rigby and Carter Davis in for the Bobcats with 6:19. It's 19-18 Green Canyon. Filamahala to the line for one. To complete this three-point play, it's up and it's good. Filamahala has 7. Leading the Wolf right now, 20-18. Hilliard gets it to Kendrick Terrell in the front court. Now back to Hilliard. Hilliard to Tanner Davis on the wing. High post to Carter. Carter to Tanner. He whips the pass to Kendrick Terrell, who drives, goes up. He's bumped and fouled, missed the layup, and he's frustrated with himself. And I gotta say, in the last broadcast against Logan, I said that Kendrick Terrell played volleyball. He corrected me. That's not true. He doesn't. He does have the up, so that's what I told him. So Kendrick Terrell to the line, shooting 2, rolls it around, and has his first points of the game. Didn't catch the foul on the Wolves.
21.
And the second free throw, no good.
No, correction, number 2, John, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. So Filamahala picked that up. 20-19. Wolves lead. They have the ball. Anderson has it. Gets to the free throw line, kicks it outside. Doesn't take the 3, and they're going to call a shuffle of the feet. He got to the free throw line, was Dylan Davis, and they say he shuffled his feet when he stopped his dribble. So turnover on the Wolves. It will go to the Bobcats. 20-19. The largest lead for the Wolves has been 5. The Bobcats' largest lead has been 1. Bobcats trail 20-19. Carter Davis, high post, goes up left side, and it's kind of scoots its way in. It looked short, but it rolled in. 21-20 Bobcats. 5:20 in the first half. Way ahead of myself to say third quarter. Anderson has it, stops his dribble out top, gives it off to Filamahala, closely guarded by Rigby, and they're going to call a reach foul on Rigby. Talk about getting in someone's shorts defensively. Yeah. Rigby was right up in his grill on that one. And they finally called the foul. He didn't really reach, he just kind of was in the way. Anderson can't get it in bounds, now he finally does. Or excuse me, that was Mitch Larson got it to Anderson. Now Anderson has it up top, under 5 minutes to play in the second quarter, and Rigby fouls. They're going to call a hold.
Real quick.
Yeah, that one he was guarding down on the block against Filamahala, but Rigby picks up his second foul. So Dill will come in, and Hilliard will come out as well as Hayden Howell comes back in. So 2 fouls on Rigby, 4 team fouls on the Bobcats. Davis tries to get it in. He does to Filamahala. He gets the ball back. Now he drives baseline. He's cut off there. That's actually Hoffman. He's cut off. Now he throws it up top. Stolen by Tanner Davis. Davis goes down and slams another one home. Tanner Davis has 6 points. All 3 baskets were two-handed dunks. 2 of them off a steal. 23-20 Bobcats with 4:30. That gets the student section hopping. Anderson has it, slows things down now. 23-20 Bobcats. High post to Filamahala. Looking for some cutters. Guarded by Dill. Now he lobs it and it's thrown away. Another turnover on the Wolves. That defense, when the Wolves do stop their dribble, the Bobcats are all over them. So Hayden Howell gets it to Tanner to start things off. Tanner brings it across the timeline. Skyview with a 3-point lead, their largest of the night. Kendrick Terrell down to Dill. It's knocked down to Kendrick Terrell on the left wing. On the pass outside, Tanner Davis looks at the shot clock with 15. Hayden Howell drives. Baseline jumper short, no good. Rebound comes down to Filamahala. Gets the pass off there to Odom, who gets it to Anderson, who comes across the timeline. Pull back jumper, got it. Nice move there as he's got 5 points. 23-22. Skyview leads. Tanner Davis to Carter Davis with 3:29 left in the first half. Tanner Davis down to Dill on the block, spins in the lane, up with a shot, banks it up and in, and he's fouled.
He's so quick on that spin move, and once it's up, he does not bring that ball down.
Yeah, and that's just a nice play there. Filamahala picks up a foul, and that's his second. So Pinniger will come in for Filamahala. 25-22, Dill with 6 points, shooting 1 to complete the 3-point play. That's a sweet move for the big man. Shot is up long, no good. Rebound comes down to the Wolves. Odom the rebound, and he gets it off to Hoffman. Hoffman went to the free throw line and then backed it out near the circles. Now he hands off to Anderson. 3:08 to play in the half. Skyview leads by 3, 25-22. A screen by Pinniger, a drive, and a travel. Odom got to the baseline, but Carter Davis was there, and so they called the travel. Okay. 3:02, Skyview leads by 3, 25-22. Green Canyon puts that pressure, just light pressure in the backcourt to slow Skyview's offense down and make them work the shot clock. Tanner Davis goes to the right side. They get it inside to Hayden Howell. He gets it to Dill. Back to Hayden Howell. Open three. Around the rim. No good. Rebound to the Wolves. Hoffman has it. He goes out front. Anderson, no, that's Mitch Larson. Larson stops his dribble, and he goes back out front to Hoffman. To Odom on the left wing. Odom to Anderson. Shot clock down to 17. He drives, kicks it in the corner. Three-pointer, air ball, comes down to Tanner Davis. He slows it down in the back court with 2:15 remaining. They got a good look. They just couldn't knock it down. Tanner drives. He's got a man on him. Spinning, turnaround jumper on the baseline is good. That's his first basket that wasn't a dunk. He's got 8 points. 27-22. Bobcats extend the lead to 5. Under 2 minutes to play here in the half. Anderson has it against Tanner Davis. Gets a screen by Pinniger. Goes up, and it's a blocking foul on Dill. So Anderson will get 2 shots as Dill tried to take the charge. It's his first foul, 15th foul on the Bobcats. The Wolves have 3. Again, we want to thank our sponsors, the Cater Shop, your one-stop missionary store. Suits, ties, shirts, belts, shoes, and luggage. It's the Cater Shop, bringing you high school basketball here on CashValleyDaily.com. First free throw is good by Anderson. So Dylan Davis comes in for Hoffman. Kyron Hoffman will go out. Hoffman hasn't scored yet. 1:51 in the half, 27-23. Anderson sinks both free throws. He's got 7. Skyview gets it down quickly. Logan Dill all alone, misses the layup. But out of bounds off of Green Canyon. Wow. Dill missed a wide open layup. Nobody was around him, and he missed it with the left hand. 27-24. Minute 45 in the half. They get it out front to Hayden Howell. Skyview's got the shot clock at 26. Tanner Davis has it, goes to the right side to Howell. To Carter Davis, down low to Dill against Penninger. He's double teamed, cross court to Tanner on the left side, drives, up with the shot. Foul called on the floor. Before the shot, they wouldn't have counted it if it went in. It did miss. The foul will go against 24, Owen Odom. Fourth team foul. It's Odom's first. Fourth team foul. Skyview gets it in quickly to Tanner Davis, back to Logan Dill. Fakes the pass. He's double teamed to Carter Davis on the right wing for three. Got it! They're doubling Logan Dill every time in the post, and Skyview, if they knock down the threes, will make them pay. 30-24, Skyview leads with 106 here in the half. Anderson up front. Odom has it, back to Anderson. Odom got caught in the air. Anderson drives, goes up with the shot. They're going to call a foul down low. Before the shot, Coach Hilliard wants a hook, but Seth Chambers picks up his first foul. So 16 fouls on the Bobcats. One more will put him in the bonus, but there's 56.8 in the half. And Odom, trying to get it in bounds, has to call a timeout. He couldn't find anyone open and calls a timeout smartly before the 5-second call. So Skyview leads 30-28, their largest lead of the night. It's 6. Green Canyon got off to that great start and led by 5. They led 7-2. Took Skyview a while to get the lead. They got a 1-point lead and it went back and forth on a couple of possessions, but Skyview's extended that lead 30-24. Green Canyon Booster Club, support the sponsors who support the Wolves. Green Canyon Booster Club. Also, Express Auto and Tire. Express has thousands of used tires in every size for every type of truck or car. Yes, even the big ones. It's Express Auto and Tire, bringing you high school basketball here on the Cache Valley Media Group's network. Again, other games going on. Logan is at Bear River. Mountain Crest hosting Ridgeline tonight. 24 for the Wolves, who have the ball underneath their south basket on the baseline. Trying to get it in is Dylan Davis. Looking for Anderson. Can't get it in. Now they get it to Odom, and it's stolen away by Carter Davis, who gives it off to Tanner Davis. They just stripped the ball out of there. Tanner Davis gets in the front court near the circles. He's guarded closely there by Dylan Davis. It's a man-to-man now. Tanner Davis gets a screen from Dill, goes to the baseline, cross court, left wing, three. Hayden Howell, he's got it. Nice look by Tanner Davis. He got to the baseline, and it's 33-24 Bobcats. 27 seconds, the shot clock's off. Anderson comes into the front court, looks back to Coach Brown for the last play of the first half. One shot is all they want. He's got it near the circles. Tanner Davis there. Clock down to 11, down to 10. Anderson passes off to Odom, gets a screen by Larson. He's stopped his dribble with 6 seconds, 5 seconds out front, and a travel with 4.3 seconds. The pressure by the Bobcats causes the turnover and the travel. It'll be Skyview basketball with 4 seconds in the half. So Seth Chambers will inbound here in the back court, trying to look for a Bobcat. He gets it to Tanner Davis. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Tanner lets it fly at the buzzer. There's a foul. There's a foul, a reach-in foul before the shot. So they'll have to add more time. I think the foul will go against Dylan Davis. The thing is, how much time will they put back on the clock? Because it went to zeros and it's not in the bonus. They called it on the ground. So the foul, the reach-in foul, will go against Dylan Davis, I believe. Let's see how much clock they add. Carter Davis is going to come out. Kendrick Terrell in for the Bobcats. Well, they're going to put 1.3, not 13, is what it looks like. So they've got to run it down to 1.3, I think is what the officials say, and now they have it. So 1.3 for the Bobcats, and now the officials are going to talk about it. Okay, so both officials talk about it. They're going to say, oh, who was the foul on? Oh, they called it on Odom, his second, not Davis. So with 1.3 seconds, the Bobcats have the ball. They'll run a play here. They lob it for Kendrick Terrell, who gets a shot off. Oh, he caught it, and he just mishandled it when he caught it, and so he came down with it, and then he got the shot off, but it didn't matter. Coach Hilliard said he's got hit on the wrist, but he's not going to get the call at this point. So Skyview with the 33-24 lead at the half. We're going to step aside and take a break, and when we come back, we'll give you our halftime totals and thoughts, and hopefully some scores from around Region 11. It's Skyview 33, Green Canyon 24 at the break.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Combining your home and auto insurance with one agent.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Lana Powell. For a competitive quote on home, auto, and life insurance, call us at 752-7639. Lana Powell, State Farm Insurance.
If RPMs raise your BPMs, then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
When disaster overwhelms you, let ARS restore your peace of mind. Call 753-9600 or go to our website at arscleanup.com.
At Castelite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at Castelite.com.
Defense helps win championships. That's true in business too. This is Dave Simmons. Les Olson IT is the best defense for your network. Everything from copiers to outsourced IT services.
Les Olson IT.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Call Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning at 752-7272. Online at advancedheating-ac.com. York, install confidence.
Are you dreaming of a new home but want to stay in Green Canyon Boundary? This is Dale Marshall with Century 21 and Sierra Homes. We have two amazing developments in Hyde Park and North Logan. You can stay in your current home while the new one is being built and even get a reduction on your interest rate. Call me at 435-512-7386.
What do they do at the Logo Shop? Custom design t-shirts, hats, and jackets with your company logo. Or put your logo on pens, drinkware, golf balls, travel accessories, outdoor gear, anything. Give them a call. Check out the possibilities.
Logo Stop, the Logo Shop.
Express Auto and Tire carries used vehicles for every budget and financing to help every credit situation. Express has thousands of used tires in every size for about $30 per tire. Express Auto, 3200 North Main, North Logan.
Now is the time to head over to Cache Valley Auto Care, because when your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East, 1175 North.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. 33-24 here at the half. Skyview leading Green Canyon, it was all Bobcats there in the second quarter as they outscore the Wolves, who had a 1-point lead at the end of one quarter, 17-16. The Bobcats outscore the Wolves 17-7 in that second quarter. But what a start for the Wolves. They got off to a hot start. That 17-16 lead. They had a 7-2 lead early. Did a terrific job knocking down a couple of three-pointers. Mitch Larson had one. Dylan Davis also had an open three that he knocked down in that first quarter for the Wolves. They got off to a great start. Isaac Filamahala having a great first half as well, grabbing boards and just doing a good job. I really like what the Wolves are doing defensively against the Bobcats. It seemed like the Bobcats defense started to ramp things up in the second quarter, kind of figured out the Green Canyon Wolves defense. The one thing that we've noticed is every time that the Bobcats go down to Logan Dill in the block, down in the post, he's double teamed right away. And Dill has been able to, at least in the second quarter, find some open shooters. And as they did that, the Bobcats started knocking down some threes. They've had 4 threes in the first half. And like I mentioned, they were, as a team, shooting around, 34% as a team from three. But since region play, they've been shooting 43%. They had 10 threes made against Bear River to start region play off. Jared Anderson and Isaac Filamahala lead the way for the Wolves at 7 points apiece. Mitch Larson has 3 points, 4 points for Owen Odom, who has 2 fouls, and also Filamahala has 2 fouls as well. Dylan Davis has 3 points. For the Skyview Bobcats, they're led by Carter Davis, who had 5 points in each quarter. He has 10 points for the game and a couple of threes. Tanner Davis with 8 points and 3 dunks of those 8 points. 1 point for Kendrick Terrell, 6 points for Hayden Howell on 2 threes, 6 points for Logan Dill, and Brooks Rigby with 2 points, but he has 2 fouls as well. So we're here at the half, Skyview leading 33-24. We're going to see if we can watch any of these replays. We'll see if it's even working, but we'll have some first half replays here if it worked, and it doesn't look like it is working for us tonight. So we'll have to work on that for the next game. But again, Skyview with the lead 33-24 with the half coming. We've got some score updates for you, or at least one. The Hernandez Group with Keller Williams Realty. Are you interested in buying, selling, or investing in real estate? Trust the Hernandez Group with Keller Williams Realty. They bring you this score update. At the half, it's Mountain Crest and Ridgeline, and that's in Hiram. Ridgeline leads 29-22 at the half there in Hiram. Let's see if we can see if there's a Logan score. They're at Bear River tonight. And we don't have anything there, so again, it's 29-22 Ridgeline for the Bobcats. Their next game will be Thursday against the Mountain Crest Mustangs here in Smithfield, and for Green Canyon, they'll be hosting Bear River Thursday in North Logan. Also a special event Thursday for all past and current players and coaches of the Skyview Girls Athletics. They're invited to a special recognition of the 50th anniversary of Title IX on Thursday. They're supposed to meet at 6 p.m. in the, they have a meet and greet in the team room for all the past, current players and coaches of Skyview Athletics. They're going to meet in the team room from 6 to 7, and then recognition, they're going to be recognized at halftime of the boys basketball game against Mountain Crest. We know Coach Vanessa Hall is part of putting that together, does a great job there. So that's Thursday night here in Smithfield. So again, we're here at halftime, 33-24 Skyview. We're going to step aside as both teams are on the court warming up as we get closer for the second half. Again, we want to thank Adams Wealth Advisors. They power your video experience on CashValleyDaily.com, and Shane Larson running the camera for us. And we thank you for listening on Light FM 100.9 and also 1390 AM and 106.9 FM The Fan. We'll be back right after this.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
The Green Canyon High School Wolves would like to thank their Alpha Club sponsors, Sadler Construction, Sterling Endodontics, Alpha Graphics, and Cache Valley Media Group. The Green Canyon Booster Club would like to invite you to support the sponsors that support the Wolves.
A beautiful career in the beauty industry. New Horizons Beauty College is happy to be helping you take a step forward in a new career and your new look. New Horizons Beauty College, moving forward with beauty. Now accepting new clients. Call 435-753-9779.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
We are Poblanos, the only place where you will find real Mexican food. Yeah, that homemade style. We are located in 780 Main Street in Smithfield. Come and check us out. And we want to help our students out, so just bring your school ID and we'll hook it up with the food. Yeah, like tacos $1 or quesadilla combos. Only at Poblanos.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. One other score we just received. It's 26 for Logan, 20 for Bear River at the half. That game is in Garland. So 26-20, Logan with the lead over Bear River at the half as Logan is on the road in that game. So we're here getting ready for the second half. It will be Green Canyon basketball going right to left on your radio dial to the north. Looks like it's going to be Mitch Larson and Owen Odom, Dylan Davis, Jared Anderson, and Isaac Philamahala starting for the Wolves. And for the Bobcats, Tanner Davis, Carter Davis, Brooks Rigby, Logan Dill, and Hayden Howell. Jared Anderson has it. Skyview's in a 2-3 zone to start things off. Carter Davis knocks it down, goes for the steal, and they're going to call a foul on Anderson. As Anderson swiped just to knock the ball to his teammate, they called a foul. Instead, Anderson picks up his first. Kind of looked at the ref like, what? What did I do? I'm just going for the loose ball. So it's Bobcat basketball going left to right, going to the south. 33-24 Bobcats. We're just 15 seconds into the second half. Rigby hands off to Carter Davis as the Bobcats weave out front of the perimeter. Tanner Davis to Carter on the wing, goes cross court left side. Hayden Howell for three, wide open, he drills it. His third of the night, he's got 9, and Skyview's largest lead is now in double digits, 36-24. Anderson gets it to Larson. Back to Anderson, going to the left side on the perimeter to Davis, Dylan Davis. Now he backs it out against this zone to the high post, back out to Anderson, and then tipped into the corner to Mitch Larson. Anderson has it. Dylan Davis on the right wing goes out front to Anderson, who will let it go. Three-pointer off the rim, no good. Rebound, Logan Dill. To Tanner Davis. That's one thing the Wolves did in the first half, is really crash the boards and did a good job that way. Tanner Davis has it now. Gets it to Carter Davis on the wing. He's going to drive all the way to the lane, scoops it up and in. Carter Davis. And the Bobcats start the second half on a 5-0 run. Jared Anderson has it, 38-24. Bobcats lead. Mitch Larson fakes the three on the wing, goes out front to Anderson. Now they work it to the right side to Dylan Davis, trying to find Odom in the high post. Now out to Anderson out front with 18 on the shot clock. Three-pointer left side, got it, Mitch Larson. Nice three there by Mitch. 38-27, Skyview leads. Hayden Howell has it in the front court, gives it to Carter Davis, now to Tanner, who sets things up with 6:04 in the third quarter. Skyview leads by 11. to Logan Dill. Cross court in the corner all alone. Carter Davis for three, no good. Tipped around. Carter gets it. And it's last tipped by Odom, they say. Carter Davis was following his shot. Odom just poked it from behind. It will stay with the Bobcats. So Dylan Davis, I believe, came out. And into the game is Kyron Hoffman. So Tanner lobs it to Logan Dill. Back to Tanner Davis. Off the elbow shot. No good. Oh, it takes a friendly roll. Tanner Davis got a friendly bounce as it was short, but it goes in. 40-27 Bobcats. Now Skyview, no, they're still in a zone. No, they've gone to a man-to-man this possession defensively. Jared Anderson has it on the wing. Guarded by Carter Davis, so he backs it out near the circle. Shot clock down to 16. Works it to Odom. Gets a screen there. Trying to get it to Filamahala. It has to go to Larson out front. Now they hand it off to 8 seconds. 6. Three-pointer. Anderson. Oh, man. Anderson drills it with Rigby right in his face. 40-30, 10-point lead now. Hayden Howell to Carter Davis. Carter dribbles, gets it down low. Odom nearly steals it. Carter was trying to get it to Logan Dill on the block with 5:04 left, but Odom never gave up on that play and knocks it out of bounds. Skyview basketball. Now they get it into Logan Dill. Out front to Tanner Davis to Hayden Howell. Down low to Rigby on the block. He goes up, turnaround jumper, got it! A tough shot by Rigby as he had two guys in his face and he still knocks it down. 42-30. Skyview with the lead. 4:48 left here in the third. Anderson brings it down. He's guarded by Tanner Davis in this man-to-man defense. Gives it off to Filamahala, guarded by Dill. He's going to drive against Dill. Goes up with a shot. Blocked by Dill. Oh, they called a foul. Filamahala drove down the left side of the key. They called a foul on Dill. He thought he got all ball. It's 2 fouls on Dill. Filamahala will go to the line, shooting 2 with 4:32 here in the third. 1 team foul on each team. 2 shots coming for Filamahala. First one is up and long, no good. Old Gristmill, muffins, scones, bagels, cheese bread, sweet rolls, baked fresh daily, takeout, curbside pickup, and delivery available. It's the Old Gristmill bringing you this high school basketball game. Filamahala for one more. Second one up, and it's good. He's got 8. So 42-31 Skyview. They apply that pressure in the backcourt. Tanner brings it up. They break it, the press. Rigby drives, gets it to Logan Dill across the lane. Layup good. Rigby with the assist, and it's 44-31. 13-point lead for Skyview. Anderson brings it down into the front court for the Wolves. 4:10 left in the third. Going right to left on your radio dial. Anderson goes to the right wing, looking for some cutters. He's just going to pull up for 3, and he banks it up and in. That's the second banked shot for 3 for the Wolves tonight. Carter Davis to Tanner, now to Brooks Rigby. Into the front court, it's 44-34 Skyview. They lob it to Hayden Howell for 3, right wing, got it! Hayden Howell, his 4th of the night. And now it's a 3-point contest, 47-34. Anderson drives against Tanner Davis, gets down on the block, gets Tanner in the air, and he's fouled. Great job by Jared Anderson. He drove down the right side of the key, got his man in the air, and that was Tanner Davis, and Tanner came down on him. So Anderson will go to the line shooting 2. Good job by Anderson to drive hard, stop the dribble, and get Tanner in the air, and draw the foul with 3:38. Anderson, and it's around the rim, but it goes through. Anderson's got 7 points in the second half, 14 for the game. Kendrick Terrell checks in for the Bobcats. Rigby to the bench. Anderson has one more with 3:38, and it's short, no good. Long rebound, comes back down to Tanner Davis. 47-35, Skyview leads. 3:33 left in the third. Tanner Davis is at the circles. He's in the front court to Kendrick Terrell on the wing. Hand off to Carter Davis. Now they weave it to Hayden Howell. To Tanner Davis out on the perimeter. Gets a screen from Dill. Now he backs it up, and an offensive foul on Dill. That's his 3rd foul. So as Dill rolled to the basket, the official said that he did something, and he's trying to plead his case, but he picks up his 3rd foul with 3:17, so Rigby will have to come right back in. So now to inbound, they get it to Dylan Davis in the backcourt. It's 47-35 Skyview. Kyron Hoffman has it in the front court now. Looking for Filamahala outside. He gets it to him on the wing. Now to Anderson, guarded by Kendrick Terrell. To Hoffman, trying to get inside to Filamahala. They do. He's double teamed. They go out front to Dylan Davis. Again, in the corner, Hoffman has to kick it out with 6 on the shot clock. Odom with 5, with 4, to Anderson with 3, 2, launches it. Air ball. They're going to say it hit the rim or what? Oh, they're going to call a shot clock violation as the shot was short. It kind of looked like it grazed the rim. The officials didn't catch that. I thought it kind of grazed the rim, but it did not, so a shot clock violation with 2:40. It'll be Skyview basketball. Tanner Davis in the backcourt. Now back to Hayden Howe. Now to Carter. Back to Hayden in the front court. To Tanner Davis left side. The Wolves are in a zone. Kind of a 3-2 zone, it looks like. Shot clock down to 15. Kendrick Terrell gets it to the free throw line to Tanner Davis. Attacks into the wing. Carter Davis for 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Dylan Davis. He lobs it up to Filamahala. Too far, but he catches it and lays it up. It looked like it was too far, but Filamahala stretched out, got it, laid it up on the baseline, and it's 47-37 now for the Bobcats. 1:55 left. Carter to Tanner on the left wing. Out front to Hayden Howe. Kendrick Terrell, this zone that Green Canyon's applied has caused some problems for the Bobcats. Tanner Davis drives, free throw line jumper, no good, too strong. Rebound comes down to Odom. Odom goes all the way down into the front court, down to the baseline, kicks it out front to Davis. Dylan Davis looking for a cutter, trying to get it to Hoffman, and now he does hand it off to Hoffman out front. Skyview goes back to a man-to-man. Hoffman gives it to Anderson with 13, and then a reach foul on Kendrick Terrell out front. His first, third team foul on the Bobcats with 1:16 remaining. In the third quarter, it's 47-37 Skyview. Odom has it, and Cole Hilliard's going to check in for the Bobcats. So Hilliard comes in for Carter Davis. So Anderson to inbound. He goes into the back court to Dylan Davis with 1:15 remaining. 47-37 Skyview. Dylan Davis hands off to Filamahala. Filamahala comes left side, hand off to Anderson. He's got Kendrick Terrell on him. Anderson drives into the lane, kicks it into the corner to Hoffman. Hoffman drives. He has to back it out, back to Anderson on the wing. Hilliard's on him. Hilliard gets up on him, and it's a foul on Hilliard as Anderson just dribbled that ball around his back. Hilliard picks up his second foul. 5 team fouls on the Bobcats, only 1 on the Wolves with 58 seconds in the third. Skyview starting to get into foul trouble, and Green Canyon a couple more fouls, and they'll be in the bonus the rest of the way. 47-37. Skyview's got the lead at double digits, but Wolves can cut into that, get it back to single digits on this possession. Here comes Hoffman against Hilliard. Hoffman stops his dribble. Now he's hounded. He double dribbled. He lost the ball and double dribbled. Hilliard did a good job of pressuring him there defensively. So Bobcat basketball. Tanner Davis has it as he gets the pass from Kendrick Terrell out of bounds. Brings it across the timeline. Rigby sets a screen. Tanner goes to the right side to the baseline, tries to dish it. Hoffman saves it. Oh, they said no, he didn't. Hoffman knocked it down on the baseline, and they said he was out of bounds, the official does. So with 23 seconds on the shot clock, 33.8 on the game clock, Skyview will have the ball underneath their basket. Tanner Davis triggers it to Kendrick Terrell for 3 out of the corner. It's long, no good. Fight for the rebound. Filamahala gets it, and it's knocked out of bounds by Rigby with 27.8. And now coming into the game is Larson. He comes in for Odom. So Anderson to trigger the inbounds, going full court here, right to left. Gets it to Hoffman. Hoffman guarded by Hilliard. Hoffman brings it across the timeline and a foul on Hilliard. Hilliard picks up his third, and that's 6 team fouls. So the next one will put Green Canyon in 1-1, and there's still 22 seconds here in the third. They throw it into the backcourt to Anderson, guarded by Kendrick Terrell. He brings it across the timeline, down to 16 seconds. Shot clock's off, down to 13. He's still near midcourt. Now he passes off to Davis with 8 seconds. Davis attacks, pass to Filamahala, 5-4 at the free-throw line. Shot, no good. Kendrick Terrell has it, rips it, shot at the buzzer, no good from the backcourt. So Green Canyon had their opportunities, Ryan, but couldn't cut it into single digits. So at the end of 3 quarters, it's Skyview 47 and Green Canyon 37. We'll take a break and be back right after this.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. Couple scores for you. At the half, Logan leading Bear River 26-20, and at the end of 3 quarters in Hiram, Ridgeline led by 7 at the half. Ridgeline leads 45-42 over Mountain Crest at the end of 3. So Skyview has the ball to start this 4th quarter. 47-37 they lead. Kendrick Terrell gets it to Hayden Howell in the back court, he's going to bring it up into the front court to Hilliard. Gets a screen from Rigby. He's double teamed, and as he throws it away to Kendrick Terrell, he's fouled on the pass, and I think that's going to go against Hoffman. His first, 2nd team foul on the Wolves. Hayden Howell and Rigby come out. Deal comes back in for the Bobcats. He's got 3 fouls. Tanner Davis has it. Gets into the front court to Cole Hilliard. Hilliard dribbles off his foot. It should be a back court. They say it was blocked, tipped. It wasn't. Tanner Davis for 3 out of the corner. No good. Rebound comes down to Dylan Davis. Davis gets it up quickly to Mitch Larson. Back to Davis. Now to Jared Anderson. Skyview in the man-to-man. Anderson into the corner. 3-pointer. Dylan Davis. No good. Rebound comes down to Logan Dill. Good look, but couldn't knock it down. 7:17 left in the game. Skyview leads by 10. And it's nearly stolen as Tanner Davis was trying to get it to Cole Hilliard. A near steal there by Hoffman. Hilliard comes out and Hayden Howell comes in, and now Rigby's going to check in for Kendrick Terrell. So Skyview goes back to their starting lineup. Hayden Howell in front of his own bench gets it to Tanner Davis with 7:10 to play. Skyview leading by 10, 47-37. Hayden Howell to Rigby up top, and a foul. Mitch Larson playing a little bit too aggressive, they said, and so he gets a touch foul there out top. His first, it's the 3rd team foul. Skyview's got 6 team fouls with 7:03 left in the game. So Skyview inbounds and starts again. Tanner Davis has it. Tanner Davis crosses over, loses his dribble as he went to grab it and pull up from the free throw line. He lost it. Goes right to Larson, gives it to Anderson, who drives, layup, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Anderson has it, and a foul, a jump ball. So it will be Green Canyon basketball on the alternate possession between Dill and Anderson on that rebound. Dill just couldn't grab control of it.
No, it was kind of a slippery ball right there that no one could grab.
So to inbound. They work it to Anderson. It's tipped by Logan Dill. It will stay with Green Canyon as it's knocked down right in front of the Green Canyon bench. Still 47-37. Nobody has scored here in this fourth quarter. They throw it into the back court to Hoffman. And Hoffman sets it up as he comes across the timeline. Skyview stays in a man-to-man. Gets it to Larson out front. Now they go to the zone. Skyview's in a 2-3 zone. Mitch Larson out front, and it's stolen by Tanner Davis. Tanner Davis attacks the basket, goes up, he's fouled. Hard foul there as both players go to the court. The referees step in quickly. Good job by the officials as they step in there. We've seen some games like the Bear River game where the officials didn't take.
And I think now the discussion's going to be, is it an intentional?
Oh yeah, or a flagrant kind of thing?
My opinion, no.
No, I think he just went up hard and Mitch Larson fouled Tanner Davis. Now the officials are going to come over. They're going to call it. Wow. Coach Brown doesn't like it, but that's going to be 2 shots on the ball, I believe.
Yes.
Wow, we don't necessarily agree with that call.
I don't agree with it, but I think probably what they saw was the coming from behind, which in the rule book, you come from behind, it is an intentional foul.
So Mitch Larson picks up his second foul. Tanner Davis knocks down the first free throw. He'll have one more, 48-37, and the second one is up and good as well. That's a big call. So Skyview gets the 2 points off the free throws, and they keep possession of the ball.
A 4-point possession here.
Yeah, it could be. 49-37 Skyview with 6:24. They lob it to Dill. Inside to Tanner Davis. Turnaround baseline jumper. No. Rigby, no. Dill has the rebound, and it's stolen away, but he's out of bounds. Green Canyon stripped it from Dill, and that was Dylan Davis, but they just said he was stepping out, so stay here with Skyview. As Penninger will check in. And Oden. So Penninger and Oden come in. And Hoffman and Dylan Davis go out. So Tanner Davis tries to get it in. Looking for cutters. Gets it to Hayden Howell. Gets a screen, and he goes out top to Carter Davis, and Skyview will reset. They work it down to the block. Dill drives, goes up, and a charging foul on Dill as not Philomahala, that's Penninger. And that's the 4th foul on Dill. That's huge with 6:07. Jared Anderson got up and said something. The official jumped in there quickly, Ryan, as tempers are starting to flare up a little bit. 49-37 Skyview. Coach Hilliard with 6:07 remaining. Does he keep Dill in there with the 4 fouls? And Kendrick Terrell's going to come in, but for who? He does come in for Dill. Probably the right thing. Let Dill with the 4 fouls rest for a couple minutes.
Well, and cool his head a little bit here.
Yep, so Larson gets it into Anderson. Anderson guarded by Kendrick Terrell, and it's stolen away on a pass by Carter Davis, out of bounds. Skyview wants a foul on Jared Anderson because he shielded Carter Davis's arm trying to go for that loose ball. So now it's getting chippy. Anderson can't get it in, so he calls a timeout. And Coach Hilliard, I haven't seen him. He was fired up, screaming like, giving a woo there like Ric Flair.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like from up here. 49-37, he liked the Skyview defense not allowing Green Canyon to get that ball in.
It's that length, and you get going up and down there, and they covered the backcourt pass, which Green Canyon has been using a lot. And, smart move by Green Canyon, though, to use that timeout and not turn that ball over.
Napa Auto Parts. You can count on Napa Auto Parts for the parts you need and the parts you use every day. They bring you high school basketball here on Light FM and also on the Fan. Les Olson Company. Get your free network assessment at lesolson.com. So 49-37, Skyview with the lead by 12 with 5:58 remaining. Green Canyon had a 17-16 lead at the start of the game. Skyview outscored Green Canyon 17-7 in the second quarter, and they've been in the lead all the way since. They've had a 13-point lead. That's been their largest. It's 49-37 right now. Anderson gets it in to Filamahala. Filamahala trying to get it off there. He does to Mitch Larson. Larson looking for Filamahala on the block. They work it to Anderson on the wing. Trying to get it there, and Hayden Howell knocks it away on the right wing with 14 seconds on the shot clock. Game clock at 5:45, 14 seconds on the shot clock for the Wolves. In front of the Wolves bench, here's Jared Anderson to inbound. He's looking, goes out front to Odom. Odom down to 10. Gets it to Anderson with 6 on the wing. He drives against Terrell, down to 4. Turnaround jumper, no good. Kendrick Terrell the rebound. He's got the 2-on-1 break. Tanner Davis to Kendrick Terrell, and a foul on Anderson is what they're going to call. I don't think the officials saw it, but Jared Anderson, because the ref was trailing the play, that's why I say it.
And he gave him 2 shots.
Yep, so Kendrick Terrell will get 2 shots. I don't even know if Kendrick caught it clean, but 2 fouls on Anderson, 5 team fouls on the Wolves now. 5:28 remaining. Kendrick Terrell misses the first. He was 1 of 2 in the first half on free throws. Advanced Integrated Systems. Elevate your home with an easy-to-use system for home theater, audio, video, lighting, and indoor-outdoor motorized shades. They bring you high school basketball. Advanced Integrated Systems. Kendrick Terrell for 1 more free throw. It's up and in, so he's 2 of 4 on the night. He's got 2 points. 50-37. It matches Skyview's largest lead at 13. Jared Anderson's in the front court. Looking for some cutters. Now he gets a screen from Larson. Gets the switch with Carter Davis defensively. Goes up with a shot. Layup, no good. Foul Carter Davis. As he knocks him down, Carter Davis picks up his first foul. And Anderson going to the line. I believe he's only missed 1 on the night. He's got 14 by my count on the night. He's got 2 shots coming up here, 8th team foul on the Bobcats. And the first one's good. Dewey Egan comes into the game, and Mitch Larson goes out for the Wolves. 1 more with 5:10 for Anderson. Around the rim and in. It rattled around and wanted to come out, but then it stayed for the Wolves. 50-39, and a foul in the back court by Dewey Egan. So 6th team foul on the Wolves. Dewey Egan picks that one up, his first 6th team foul, like we mentioned, with 5:07. Skyview Carter Davis gets it to Tanner off the inbounds. So Tanner against Anderson. Tanner brings it up. He's going to drive left side, gets it to Hayden Howell, fakes the 3, drives baseline out front. Carter Davis on the wing, got it! Big 3 by Carter Davis. Timeout Skyview with Carter Davis knocking down his 3rd triple of the night. He's got 15.
Well, and that came just from spreading the floor out. Tanner drives, hits Hayden. Hayden comes in. They have to collapse and leave Carter wide open.
Well, that's been the thing. Skyview, again, like we mentioned, Green Canyon's been doubling the posts. When Logan Dill gets it or Brooks Rigby, they've doubled down, and they've just had to make the extra pass. On that one, Hayden Howell faked the 3, drove the lane, brought the defense in, they sunk in, and then he passed back out for the open 3, and Carter knocked it down for the Bobcats. Dale Marshall with Century 21 and Sierra Homes. 2 amazing developments are being built in Hyde Park and North Logan. Call Deo for more details, 435-512-7386. And also Castelite. Castelite has the experts that will redo your do-it-yourself stress. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. It's Castelite bringing you high school basketball on Light FM. Also, want to thank Adams Wealth Advisors. They power your video experience on CashValleyDaily.com. John Newbold, Ryan Grunick here with you. Shane Larson running the camera for us. 53-39 Skyview with 4:51 remaining in the game. Kendrick Terrell picks up Jared Anderson in the back court. Defensively for the Bobcats, Anderson gets into the front court. Gets a screen up top, gets the mismatch against Brooks Rigby. Pullback jumper, free throw line extended on the right side, and he sinks it. What a pretty shot by Jared Anderson on the step back. 53-41. Hal brings it down for the Bobcats. Now out front to Carter Davis. To Hal with 4:25 left. They get it to Rigby on the block against Mitch Larson. Three-pointer, Hal. Got it! Another one! His 5th of the night. 56-41, largest lead of the night at 15. 4:10 remaining. Anderson crosses over. Kendrick Terrell goes up with a shot. Foul on the right side. I believe that's going to go against Rigby. It does. His third. Logan Dill was going to check in, and now Coach Hilliard calls him back with 4:07. So Anderson shooting 2 here. Dill will check in after the first free throw. First one up and good by Anderson. Dill comes in for Rigby. So remember, Logan Dill has 4 fouls. He sat a couple minutes with those 4 fouls. 4:07 remaining. It's 56-42 Skyview with one more free throw for Jared Anderson. Anderson takes a couple dribbles. Shot around the rim. Oh my, it came out. It went all the way around the rim and came out. That thing looked like it was going down. Under 4 minutes to play. Carter Davis brings it across the timeline. He's going to drive, kick it out to Hayden Howell. Now to Tanner Davis. Tanner Davis to Kendrick Terrell on the wing. Shot clock down to 17. Kendrick drives, kicks it outside. Carter Davis for 3. It's good. 59-42 with 3:38. The threes are falling for the Bobcats. Dewey Egan has it on the left wing. Now he goes out front. They work it around from Odom. Get it to Dylan Davis. He backs it out. Stops his dribble, and now he's going to go to Egan on the left side. Shot clock down to 12. Out to Anderson on the right side. Long 3, no! Rebound comes down to Hayden Howell. Gets it up quickly to Carter Davis. Lobs it for Tanner Davis. Layup good! Skyview starting to run away with it. 61-42 with 3 minutes to play. Egan has it out front to Anderson. Inside it goes to Philomahala. What a look by Anderson to find Philomahala, and he lays it up and in. Skyview comes down quickly. Carter Davis goes up. He's fouled. The Euro step. The Green Canyon Wolves fans want to travel. They're going to call a foul. Philomahala picks up his third. Skyview was quick on that break.
He was just so quick up the field.
Yeah, he got it up quickly, and Carter went right to left. Kind of Euro step. And the free throw is good by Carter. Carter's got 6, 8, 18, 19 points. So he's got one more. 62-44 Skyview with 2:48 to play. And he's got both. Timeout Skyview, 63-44 with 2:48 to play. We'll keep it here, but the threes have started to fall for Skyview, and they've just extended that lead.
Well, and they're playing up tempo. You know, they're getting up and down the floor quick, and that's when they're at their best basketball, is when they get going. When they struggle a little more in sets, but when they get up and down, people can't stay with them.
9 3-pointers on the night for the Bobcats. Hayden Howell's knocked down 5 of them. Leading the way, Carter Davis. He's got, let's see, 6, 8, 10. He's got 20 points, according to my count. 10 in the first and 10 in the second. 63-44. Stay tuned post game, as we'll have our McDonald's players of the game post game. 2:48 remains. There's former Mountain Crest athletic director Kevin Anderson getting some steps in.
It's a short ride for him home now, so.
Yeah, so back out front, Anderson gets it outside to Dylan Davis, and then back to Anderson for 3, and he drills it. They steal it in the backcourt. Oh, Mitch Larson about had the steal. They called the foul on Mitch Larson as he reached around, almost got all ball, I guess, but they said he got part of Carter.
He came through Carter, is what happened there. a step quicker, though, and it would have been Green Canyon ball.
Yeah, they've applied the pressure the whole game, but they didn't back off that time. They really brought it. So Carter Davis with 2:27 will shoot 1 and 1. And it's missed. Philamahala the rebound. Gets it off to Anderson. Then they hand off, I believe that's Hoffman, and it is. Against the zone, Hoffman to Odom, gets a screen from Philamahala, back out to Anderson, right wing. No, that's Mitch Larson. Now to Anderson, nope. Tipped out of bounds by Hayden Howell with 18 on the shot clock. 2:10 on the game clock, 63-47 Skyview. Anderson goes out front to Hoffman. To Odom, and he took his eye off the ball. It goes out of bounds. Right in front of the Skyview student section down here on this north side of the court. So Dylan Davis and Dewey Egan come in. Odom and Larson come out. So 2:06 remaining, 63-47 Skyview. Tanner Davis trapped in the backcourt, gets it to Kendrick Terrell. Now to Hayden Howell. They break the press to Dill. Now they work it back out to Hayden Howell, now to Tanner Davis, and they're going to run some clock here. Under 2 minutes to play. Down to Dill on the block against Philamahala. Comes across the lane. Layup good. Logan Dill. Green Canyon has the ball. It's 65-47 Skyview. Dewey Egan to Hoffman. Hoffman gets it to Anderson on the right wing. And he tries to go inside, stolen by Carter Davis. Tanner Davis has it to Kendrick Terrell, to Carter Davis, who goes up and slams it home. Carter Davis having a career night. 67-47 Bobcats lead, and now Skyview's going to clear the bench with 1:14 to play. Dewey Egan gets it over to Hoffman, back to Dewey Egan against the zone. Egan to Anderson. Anderson to Dewey Egan. He drives right side, floater, got it. Dewey Egan, nice floater there. And Skyview breaks the press. Tanner Davis has it. 67, trailer to Carter, goes up, lays it up and in. Carter Davis and a timeout Skyview to get the substitutions in. 69-49 Skyview as they have blown it open here in the fourth quarter. Skyview's Carter Davis with over 20 points. He's got 6, 8, 10, 12 here in the fourth quarter. 24 for the game. 69-49 with 48.5 seconds. Skyview looks to stay undefeated, and they'll host Mountain Crest Thursday here at Skyview. Just checking my phone to see if there was any other scores. That Ridgeline game, Ridgeline only led Mountain Crest 45-42 at the end of 3 quarters. So 69-49, Skyview with the lead. Coach Hilliard called a timeout. I guess he only had a full timeout to get some substitutes in as Parker Christensen comes into the game. Seth Chambers, Will Schumann, Kendrick Terrell, and Cole Hilliard. With 48.5 left, it's Green Canyon basketball after Carter Davis laid it up and in, but a huge night for Carter. 24 points by my count. This game was a close game, and then Skyview's just blown it open. That's how explosive Skyview can be. Dylan Davis, three-pointer on the way, no good. Seth Chambers the rebound for Skyview. He brings it across the timeline. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Skyview doesn't want to shoot, but they'll have to because of the shot clock. Kendrick Terrell with 20 seconds on the shot clock, just letting it wind down. Now he's going to drive, kicks it in the corner to Chambers, to Cole Hilliard, to Chambers, to Will Schumann. Shot clock down to 10. Kendrick Terrell has it. Down to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Kendrick Terrell drives with 4 seconds, up with the shot, banks it up and in with 2 seconds. And they get over 70 points. That's going to do it, 71-49. As Coach Brown has to step in at the end. Skyview with that basket they get a free drink at Summit Creek Sinclair. That's why they got crazy when Kendrick Terrell knocked down the layup. 71-49, Skyview the win. So Skyview will get the victory, 71-49. Stay tuned for our post-game show as we'll announce our McDonald's players of the game. We'll get some score updates and have an interview with Coach Hilliard and a player. That's all coming up right after this. Skyview victorious and stays undefeated in region play, 71-49. We'll be back right after this.
Combining your home and auto insurance with one agent.
Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Lana Powell. For a competitive quote on home, auto, and life insurance, call us at 752-7639. Lana Powell, State Farm Insurance.
If RPMs raise your BPMs, then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
When disaster overwhelms you, let ARS restore your peace of mind. Call 753-9600 or go to our website at arscleanup.com.
At Castelite, you'll choose from a huge selection of pavers and receive help from experts. You'll see just how easy it is to do it yourself. For brick, block, rock, paver, and tile, go where the pros go. Online at Castelite.com.
Defense helps win championships. That's true in business too. This is Dave Simmons. Les Olson IT is the best defense for your network. Everything from copiers to outsourced IT services.
Les Olson IT.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Call Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning at 752-7272. Online at advancedheating-ac.com. York, install confidence.
Are you dreaming of a new home but want to stay in Green Canyon Boundary? This is Dale Marshall with Century 21 and Sierra Homes. We have two amazing developments in Hyde Park and North Logan. You can stay in your current home while the new one is being built and even get a reduction on your interest rate. Call me at 435-512-7386.
What do they do at the Logo Shop? Custom design t-shirts, hats, and jackets with your company logo. Or put your logo on pens, drinkware, golf balls, travel accessories, outdoor gear, anything. Give them a call. Check out the possibilities.
Logo Stop, the Logo Shop.
Express Auto and Tire carries used vehicles for every budget and financing to help every credit situation. Express has thousands of used tires in every size for about $30 per tire. Express Auto, 3200 North Main, North Logan.
Now is the time to head over to Cache Valley Auto Care, because when your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East, 1175 North.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
The Green Canyon High School Wolves would like to thank their Alpha Club sponsors, Sadler Construction, Sterling Endodontics, Alpha Graphics, and Cache Valley Media Group. The Green Canyon Booster Club would like to invite you to support the sponsors that support the Wolves.
A beautiful career in the beauty industry. New Horizons Beauty College is happy to be helping you take a step forward in a new career and your new look. New Horizons Beauty College, moving forward with beauty. Now accepting new clients. Call 435-753-9779.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
We are Poblanos, the only place where you will find real Mexican food. Yeah, that homemade style. We are located in 780 Main Street in Smithfield. Come and check us out. And we want to help our students out, so just bring your school ID and we'll hook it up with the food. Yeah, like tacos $1 or quesadilla combos. Only at Poblanos.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremont is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. 71-49, Skyview the victory. And apparently, Kendrick Terrell and the Bobcats were running clock there at the end. And I guess if Skyview gets over 70 points in a game, then the students get free drinks from one of the gas stations here in Smithfield, Sinclair Station. And so they were excited at the end of the shot clock when Kendrick had to shoot, or I guess make the shot. He went in and banked it up and in to give them 71, and the crowd went nuts, and then the time ran out. So that's the way it ended, and that's why there was the extra cheer. Of course, the Bobcats fans cheering that they won, but also because the students got the free drinks. So crazy night here in Smithfield. Again, this game was close. Skyview broke it open a little bit, 17-7, outscoring the Wolves in the second quarter, as the Wolves had a 17-16 lead at the end of one. But in the third quarter, the Wolves outscored the Bobcats 16-14. But then in the fourth quarter, the threes started falling for the Bobcats. Everything was going their way defensively, making some steals, few dunks, but Skyview outscore the Wolves 24-12, but this was a lot closer than that score indicates. This game was, and then Skyview broke it open, so they kind of break the trend. The last 2 years, the home team had not won a game in this rivalry the last 2 years. So the last 4 meetings, the road team had always won. Skyview broke that trend tonight with the 71-49 victory to move to 4-0 in region play and 14-2 overall. The score that we get from Mountain Crest, from Hiram, that's a final. Ridgeline, it was a close game. At the end of 3 quarters, Ridgeline only led 45-42 at the end of 3, and it was a close game in the fourth, but then Ridgeline went on a 10-0 run in that fourth quarter and broke it open, and they won. The Mountain Crest Mustangs 65-53 was the final there. So Ridgeline improves to, Skyview goes to 4-1, Ridgeline to 3-1. The last score we had, Logan was 2-1 coming into the night. They were at Bear River, but we didn't get a final yet from Garland. So Mountain Crest falls to 1-3. Grand Canyon still looking for their first win as they are 0-4. I just got a text. We'll check. Logan High wins 68-53 over Bear River. So Logan will stay atop the standings with Ridgeline for second place at 3-1. 68-53 Logan with the victory. Bear River will fall to 1-3. So really you've got Skyview 4-0 in first place. Ridgeline and Logan tied for second at 3-1, and Bear River and Mountain Crest tied for that fourth position at 1-3, and Green Canyon 0-4 in region play. Green Canyon, they will be hosting Bear River on Thursday in North Logan, and Skyview will be here against Mountain Crest is your Thursday games, and so then that would set up the showdown with Logan and Ridgeline. So scoring for the Green Canyon Wolves here on our post-game show, led by Jared Anderson with 22 points, Isaac Filamahala with 12, 3 points for Mitch Larson, 4 points for Owen Odom, 3 points for Dylan Davis, and 2 points for Dewey Egan. For the Skyview Bobcats, Tanner Davis with 14, Carter Davis with a game-high 24 points, 4 points for Kendrick Terrell, 17 for Hayden Howell. He had 5 3-pointers, 8 points for Logan Dill, and 2 points for Brooks Rigby. So we're going to step aside on our post-game show and be back with a couple player interviews and Coach Hilliard. That's all coming up next.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is your Cache.
These guys are unbelievable.
Okay. All right, welcome back to Skyview High School as we're here on the post-game show, and we've got 3 guests joining us tonight, and I was just told they're all academic, all state. Is that okay? So Seth Chambers, why don't you're going to start off. We've talked to you before, Seth, and talk about this rivalry with Green Canyon. How important is this game to you guys to get a victory?
This is a really important game because a few years ago Green Canyon was built, and a lot of those guys, they'd be coming to Skyview if it wasn't, and so we know a lot of these guys. That's why the rivalry's so big. A lot of them are our friends, so we just want to go out and show them that we're the best.
Well, talk about let's talk about the academic part. It takes a lot during practice and stuff, basketball-wise, to be focused on that, but how important is the classroom and stuff, getting those things done?
The classroom's most important thing. I feel like we're student athletes. We're not athletic students.
Okay.
So school comes first always, and then basketball. Well,
do you have is there a favorite subject that you like more than others?
I just love coming to school every day. I love all the teachers. They're all great. Love the subjects. Love being with friends and everything.
Well, talk about what you saw when you were on the bench there. Talk about what you saw about this game, because Green Canyon got off to a quick start, got up on you guys, took a little bit for you guys to get going. Talk about that, what you saw from the bench and what was talked about in timeouts.
We knew it was going to be tough. We knew it was going to be a tough game. They were going to fly around, double us, but we came in on timeouts and we were talking about it, and we knew that they were going to come out tough, so we started driving, and when they started being aggressive, we'd kick it to open players who made shots tonight. So that was one of the main keys that we had.
Well, you came in a couple times tonight with that energy. Did this game feel like there was more energy than other games in region play so far?
Yeah, for sure. There's the whole stadium was filled. It was super loud, super noisy, so you just had to kind of block that all out and just go play.
Well, we appreciate you spending some time with us, Seth, and we'll let you give a shout-out to whoever you'd like if you want.
I just want to shout out my family and friends again for always supporting me no matter what.
Okay, appreciate your time. Thanks, Seth. Again, we're here on the post-game show, Skyview with the win, 71-49. Now we're with Parker Christensen. And Parker, congratulations, academic All-State. That's pretty impressive. Is school just come easy to you, or is that a lot of work?
Obviously it's a lot of work, but
I was never that close, so I had to ask.
Yeah. You put in the hard work, and it usually pays off.
Okay, because I was going to say, look when you don't take school serious, This is where you end up. So you don't want to do that. But Parker, talk about the game tonight. How much fun it is to play in an atmosphere like this and to see a crowd. While you're on the bench too, just talk about that atmosphere of this game.
It's awesome. You take time in the game and you look around, and it's a great atmosphere. it brings a lot more to the game, and it's never quiet. It's always more intense. It's awesome.
Yeah. What is one of the most fun things about this team for you? Like, in your opinion, what is one of the most fun things about this team?
For sure, we're such a family. We're all so close. Like, we hang out with each other all the time. I think we're just such good teammates. It shows on the court.
Now, so Academic All-State, what do you have any favorite subjects, or just it's everything school in general, or?
Yeah, like I'm in Kirk's math class. Math's my favorite.
So that's why we're getting the peanut gallery chirping over there. Well, congratulations. You guys got a good victory, 71-49. This game was a lot closer. What was the difference in your mind going into the fourth quarter where you guys outscored them 24-12? But what was the difference to you? Like, what did you guys do differently?
I think we wanted it more going into the fourth. They started playing ISO ball and letting Anderson go to work alone, and he had no help. And so we just focused in on him, and we put Kenny in on him, and he did a great job, and that was our game plan.
Well, Parker, we appreciate your time, and we'll let you give a shout-out to whoever you like.
Just shout out my family and my team. They're awesome.
Well, again, congratulations on Academic All-State.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay, we've got one more Academic All-State on this basketball team, and Will Schumann joining us. And Will, congratulations. I mean, that's a tall task for anyone to get Academic All-State and then, I mean, be able to play basketball too. How important is that to you to get Academic All-State?
Well, thank you, first of all, and it's really important to me. I mean, my family, my siblings have both been really smart and have always got good grades, so it's just always been kind of the standard for us.
Well, what is one of the things that you've worked on throughout your basketball career here at the high school level? What is one of the things that you've worked on to improve your game year to year?
I've just tried to work on getting better at playing smarter and like making the right decisions all the time.
Now, you're on the bench, like when you get your opportunity called in some situations, the game might already be out of control and you guys got the victory. So what is your mindset like when you get the opportunity to get on the floor?
Just try to keep it going, bring a lot of energy, and just keep whatever momentum we have going, or if it's not going so well, then try to turn it around and get things going in our favor.
Now, what is your role, you guys on the bench? You guys do a good job. I see you guys cheering after baskets, after steals and stuff. How do you guys keep that energy for the guys that are on the floor? What do you guys do on the bench there?
Just try to always be making noise, be loud, be talking to them, communicating. Sometimes you can see things from the bench that guys on the court don't always see. So just telling guys certain things that you see, especially defensively.
Yeah, when they come out or substitute and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like Parker mentioned too, and also Seth, but like talk about what you guys, because they got off to a good start. What was the conversation like throughout the game, in timeouts, in halftime? What did you guys focus on to get that lead and then just extend on it and get the victory?
Yeah, I mean, they came out pretty hot, so we wanted to really, a lot of our focus in the first quarter was to turn up defensively. We weren't very good at the start, I don't think, but then we started to turn it around, and then in the second half, obviously Anderson started kind of taking over, shooting most of the shots, so just try to focus a lot of defensive attention on him and not let him get the shots that he wants.
Well, Will, I think I've asked everyone else, so do you have a favorite subject? That, I mean, you're Academic All-State, so you're an all-around great student, but like, do you have something that you like more than another?
Yeah, I'd probably say math is my favorite subject.
That's what it is too. All right. Well, congratulations on Academic All-State, and who would you like to give a shout out to?
Just to my parents and my family for always supporting me through everything, school, basketball, all the stuff that I'm involved in.
All right. Well, Will, thanks for taking some time, and congratulations on the victory tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Again, Skyview victorious 71-49 over the Green Canyon Wolves, and now we'll be joined by I turned the wrong one down. We'll be joined by Coach Hilliard, and Coach, I'll tell you what, Coach Brown, and you knew they would, but Coach Brown had Green Canyon ready. They got off to a really hot start, and it looked like it took some time for your guys to figure out what Green Canyon was doing defensively against you.
Well, that's why the game's 4 quarters. The credit to them, they were ready. They played really well the first quarter. Their record doesn't indicate the talent that they have there and how hard they're playing and the things that they're doing. they've got some really talented kids there, and you know, I don't care how many wins a team has when it comes to a game like that, a rival game like this. So fun to see the fans out here from both schools, just cheering, having a good time. What a fun night of basketball for everybody. I thought, come down the stretch, you know, it was a 10-point game, you know, going into halftime, whatever, and I felt like we were able to maintain that, and then we just had a couple stretches there where we were able to get a couple stops in a row, and then we knocked down some outside shots.
Sure.
We started getting the ball inside out instead of just come down one pass and a shot, and so, you know, not too many teams have played us zone, so that's good for us to see that, you know, because there are some teams down south that'll play zone, and so we've got to go look at some film and some things. They did a good job of matching up against us and taking us away from some of the things that we do really well, and that's a credit to them. But, you know, the game was 4 quarters, and we just had to keep playing and pushing through it and getting stops and staying in front of people and you know, sharing the ball. And when we did that, we did some good things.
Well, Coach, talk about, like, one of the things that I noticed is that they were doubling down on Logan Dill every time that he touched the ball down in the block, sometimes Brooks Rigby as well.
Yeah.
Talk about how important it is for those big guys to just make the extra passes and not force anything inside.
It's really hard for them to be patient because they have the size, but sometimes those guys move underneath you, as Logan found out there.
Yeah.
They move underneath you and draw the charge, and so Logan is very unselfish. Logan makes the right basketball play. Brooks makes the right basketball play. So when they doubled, you know, if you can make that extra 1 or 2 passes, usually it's the second pass. It's not the first pass out of the double. Then we're able to get some good looks and knock them down. And I think we settled down a little bit offensively instead of in a hurry to try and, like I said, the game's 4 quarters, and you got to play that 4 quarters. And we kind of played at times like we wanted, like each basket was worth 20 points instead of just 2, you know. And so. But you know, I'm proud of the way that they battled through it. I thought that when things changed a little bit defensively, I felt like when Colin Kenny came in the game there at the end of the first quarter, we kind of ratcheted up things because we were just trading baskets. We were actually down, you know.
Yeah.
And I thought those guys come in and just put enough pressure on them and did some good things defensively to help us get where we needed to be.
Well, and I know you guys have faced some great players this season, but how good is Jared Anderson for a junior? I mean,
I tell you what, he shot the ball really well tonight, and we let him shoot the ball really well tonight. We got to do a better job defensively. He's a really good player. He's you know, he's a scorer, and we've got to do a better job as a team. It's a team thing. It's not just a one guy on him, because when we're switching stuff like that, you know, we got to do a better job on making his shots more difficult, and I could promise you when we go down there it's not going to be any easier. So it's going to be fun. One game at a time. Don't get too high, don't get too low. You know, the kids are buying into that. They're playing hard and they're bringing it every game, and we just got to move on to the next one. It's a short one. Kind of really looking forward to Thursday. We've got before the game goes, we're going to honor a couple guys that have helped us out quite a bit. We're going to honor Jack Howell and Dylan Lundahl. They're going to get in the game before the game, and they're going to play a little. We're going to announce them as starters, and they're going to get out there and play a little bit before the game. So I'm excited for that opportunity for those guys, because they've been hanging around our program a long time. It's going to be fun to reward those guys and let them get out there a little bit and knock down a few baskets, and then we'll jump it up and go from there. But I'm excited for that. I appreciate the fans. I love the student body coming out tonight. I love everything that they did. So, yeah, it was a fun game. It was fun to be a part of. Like I say, it was fun to see all the fans here. Those are the memories that these kids will talk about. Win or lose, these are the ones you talk about. I've been in a part of a lot of these a lot since the Green Canyon Skyview split, as well as you.
Yep.
And it's just fun to see all the fans out there and playing hard. And you know, we've had some really good games, and so proud of the team. I'm proud of Parker and Will and Seth and their accomplishments. And then the team itself, they were the academic all-states as a team in 4A. They had the highest GPA, and so they got that award presented to them today at the assembly as well. So that's awesome. A credit to these guys. They're not only good basketball players, they're great friends, and it's just fun for them to do it in both places, do it in the classroom, but also on the court.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. You obviously, it's important to you as a teacher, an educator, but not only is coaching, but you see how much work they put into basketball, and they obviously, as a team, as you mentioned, they got the award in 4A, so they were able to do that as well in the classroom, and I mean, that's important as well.
For sure.
So, again, Skyview will host Mountain Crest Thursday here. You want to make sure you're on time, as they have Dylan Lundahl and Jack Howell, as they will be announced as the starters as part of that, and that will be exciting to see. So Skyview wins 71-49. Our McDonald's player of the games will be for the Skyview Bobcats. We're going to give it to Carter Davis, who had a game-high 24 points and 4 three-pointers. And 24, let's see, he had 8, 10, 12 of his 24 in the fourth quarter. Big night for him. Don't want to forget Hayden Howell. He'd be runner-up as he knocked down, 5 threes and ended up with 17 as he was locked in. For Green Canyon, our player of the game, McDonald player of the game, would go to Jared Anderson with 22 points as he had 3 threes as well. So Skyview will host Mountain Crest. We'll be on the air then. 71-49 is the victory for the Bobcats. That's going to do it for us tonight. Again, we want to thank all our sponsors, and thank you for listening. Have a great night, everybody.
This Skyview Bobcats broadcast has been a presentation of 106.9 FM and 1390 AM The Fan and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support from Adams Wealth Advisors, Great Basin Graphics, McDonald's, Logo Shop, Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Napa Auto Parts, Old Grist Mill, Cache Valley Auto Care, Les Olson Company, ARS, DD Auto Salvage, New Horizons Beauty College, Preston Watts Collision and Glass, State Farm Agent Lana Powell, Poblanos, and CashValleyDaily.com. Catch the replay of tonight's game on CashValleyDaily.com.